I thought we talked about this.
What? About what? Plans for Uncle Rick's birthday?
No. I know about your burner. Everyone's adding me on these messages you're posting.
I don't even know what a burner is.
The username is PMRose0618.
So?
You flipped my initials. Added Grandma's middle name. Then threw Dad's birthday at the end. It couldn't be more obvious, Ma.
Oh, it's just a weird coincidence.
Right. Then why does that account only follow me, my team, Aunt Carol, and our cousins from Kentucky with that weird eyebrow thing going on?
How should I know?
Yeah, I can see how that's funny, but you gotta stop, Ma. I know you want to protect me from everything, but you're only making my life harder at the moment. If people know they can get to me through you, they're never gonna stop. So, I need you to promise me for real this time. Ma? Ma, you there?
I'm here, and I promise.
Oh, to what?
To stop posting from a burner.
Okay. Wait, are your fingers crossed?
Good luck tonight, sweetie. Gotta go.
Ma, no. Boy, that woman.
Controversy in this.
And there are underlying art side that concerns. The needs of getting better perimeter.
Well, let's forget about taking the flight now.
Big game, third row.
Yeah.
Coming right up, the Lakers taking on the Cavaliers. For the Los Angeles Lakers, the best record in the NBA. And it's no accident. An elite team that expects to win every time they take the floor. Cavs, Lakers. The tip-off coming up right after this. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. I'm Kevin Harlan. Join Court. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Luka Doncic.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. The forwards are Hunter and Mobley, and it's Allen in at the 5. And for the Lakers, the post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. MP out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Connect in at the 3 slot. And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
At first, I was surprised that MP would come out and declare war on his individual matchups because basketball is such a team sport. But then you look under the hood and realize that there's a method to his madness. He knows which buttons to push to make himself and everyone else around him better.
Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
Allen kicks to Mitchell. From downtown, and the 3 ball is good.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. Now it's about his efficiency.
Doncic dishes to Edwards. A floater. Lets it fly. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Edwards.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Allen finds Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley is screened. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Edwards passes to Doncic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
I had a chance to check out the numbers for Luka Doncic. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging 25 points per, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by Allen. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
You know, coming into the league, we knew DeAndre Hunter could score. But Doris, what's impressed you most about his development?
I think Kevin just becoming accustomed to the league. We're talking about a wing that's long, that's athletic, that can defend at a high level. And now that his offense is growing, look out.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Mitchell banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the Lakers with another miss. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Edwards looking it over. Offensive rebound. Mitchell with the steal. Pulls up. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
Here's MP. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Mobley. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Connect. Here's Mobley. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And nice dime from Hunter there. An unselfish player who knows how to look for his teammates.
Pass to Connect. Back to MP. To the paint and stolen by Mobley. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Timeout.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Ball's checked in for the Cavaliers. Outside, Garland. Back to Ball. Hunter sets a screen for Ball. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's MP, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And in 2028, Cleveland poised GA to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Garland.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka, ready on the catch to release and fire.
Ball against Doncic. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP finds Doncic. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Doncic outside. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Here's Edwards. The Lakers moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ball with a wide open look. They can't stop the run with that one. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hachimura. And it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Reeves outside. Vanderbilt a screen on Ball. And here's Doncic from the arc. Kicks it out to MP. Vanderbilt the pass to Edwards. Back to Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. Hachimura setting the pick for Reeves. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Mitchell finds Craig. Nance a screen on Edwards. Shoots the three. Nance, no good. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
A clear look for Ball. Rebound the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside, Ball. Mitchell wide open. The Cavaliers again can't hit. On the wing, Reeves. Back to Edwards. MP powers through the contact inside.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Screws the screen on Edwards. There's Ball with the three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his third assist on the night. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Nance. Mobley comes in for Torrey Craig. Hunter's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Mitchell.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Washington was a man on a mission. He contributed 40 points, and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early. Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Garland kicks the ball. Good on the triple. Ball's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
MP passes to Vanderbilt. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's MP. Another miss by MP. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Reeves finds Edwards. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Lots of room. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And if you've been following them closely this year, you know they're winning games by double-digit margins.
And making it look easy, guys. And when this team gets a lead down the stretch, they protect it as well as anybody in the game. They have become comfortable in dealing with adversity.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
MP against Garland. Lets it go from deep. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have.
And the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Edwards kicks to Vanderbilt. MP sets the screen for Vanderbilt. Driving in. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And here's Mitchell from the arc.
And he got off to a nice start, but has slowed down here in the second quarter.
Edwards can't hit. Now Cleveland shooting it pretty low, 34% thus far. Shoots it up. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Clearly a foul.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Garland against Doncic. Outside Garland. Mitchell finds Hunter. Here's Mobley. And he banks in the layup. Mobley's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
MP has been leading the charge for the Lakers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on. They're measuring up the shot.
Hey folks, well, they've worked the ball inside at every turn. This is your type of game, Shaq.
Yeah, the closer to the cup, the better.
And what better time than now to get caught up on the Rookie of the Year race?
Well, who hasn't been impressed with MP? The skill, the work ethic. He's got good instincts, man. I like this kid.
Yeah, there's plenty to dislike if you're playing against him.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at small forward. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Doncic, and he knocks down the jumper. Doncic has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Lakers. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland. There's the three. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now, here's Hunter. Takes a 3. Rebound the Lakers. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Out to Edwards. Back to Vanderbilt. Clock at 6. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Holds it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
MP outside. Ayton a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Hunter finds Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Let's have a look at the league's top scorers for the past month. To say these guys have been hot is an understatement. MP is number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Back to you.
On the rise. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Basket counts. Edwards got 25 points.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Pass to Mobley. Garland looking it over. Mitchell against MP. The 3 and the rejection by MP. Captain off the break.
The energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Fires from deep, and it's Mitchell missing. Lakers trail by 4. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
And then Allen slams it in.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jared Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishing.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim, and there is no Jared Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Ball's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now we get a chance to check out the seeding out east. 4 games left on the schedule here. You take a look at the Cavaliers. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And I think for the Cavaliers, they've been on a roll this season, currently first in the conference, but they know they still have a lot of work to do.
The Lakers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. MP dishes to Doncic. Here's Edwards. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Cavaliers leading. Hunter on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Garland with the bucket.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And here's Doncic from the arc. Garland with the rebound.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Hunter kicks to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Vanderbilt with the steal. Here's Edwards. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Boy, Mobley read that the entire way. His defensive instincts are so good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
There's Garland for a 3. Hunter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists tonight for 3. Edwards. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Pass to Garland. Over MP. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Edwards finds Doncic. For the tie. Again, the Lakers.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down low. Here's Garland. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
Garland against Edwards. 1:41 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, easy call.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Cleveland's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Mitchell gets it inside.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Edwards passes to Hayes. Outside Edwards. In out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Substitution on the court.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Luka Doncic out there with MP. And it's Connect in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Doncic dishes to MP. Out to Doncic. A 3-ball. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lakers trail by 4. Here's MP. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Mitchell in for Max Strus. Garland against Doncic. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 18 points just in the second half. Pass to Connect. Doncic feeling it out, and right on target with the switch.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
MP against Mitchell. In the corner, it's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Puts it up. And rebounded by Connect. Connect's got 4 rebounds in this game. Luka with authority inside.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
And stolen by MP. And Edwards slams it in. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here's ball. He's guarded by Connect. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Allen's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Well, this guy's such a reliable presence on the glass. Jared Allen using that length to save the play.
Here's Doncic. Mobley with the block. That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Edwards kicks to Vanderbilt. 5 on the clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Doncic outside. And get the 3.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Now Edwards. Ayton. No, stopping that baby hook on the fly. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Edwards fires, and stolen by Mobley. Garland. Hunter. A 3-pointer. Good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance. Absolutely fearless by MP. What a huge bucket.
Now Mobley. Goes in.
Important bucket by Mobley there. So good to see this young man rise to the occasion.
MP outside. Page outside. Now Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And he does not hit. Mitchell. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
There are just certain guys that have the clutch instinct, and Donovan Mitchell, one of those.
Stand up and get
Vanderbilt setting the pick for MP. Missed on the 3. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run. It's Allen. Mitchell outside. Mobley saves him with the putback.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real...
Again, what an avalanche!
Yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4 close 40-point games in a single season.
Now we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, just step to the line with confidence, and this young man delivers. Nicely done.
MP, down he goes for 3. And here are the Cavaliers, and now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. And the Lakers call time here. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
It's good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
Edwards fires, and another one. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, you love to see the calmness at the line. Didn't phase him at all. Big time spot, and he makes it easy.
And so it's Cleveland who...
Your team came up short on this one, but not...
Listen, it's cool that my...
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer.
People want to know.
Miss Conway.
Right here.
MP.
Right here. It's my turn, MP.
World domination.
What does that look like?
Like something